10 fascinating discoveries found deep in the ocean. What if the ocean is hiding secrets that could change how we see the world forever? Sunken cities, bizarre creatures, and mysterious sounds. It's all real and waiting to be discovered. Today, we're diving into 10 mind-blowing finds from the deep sea. Trust me, you'll never look at the ocean the same way again. Let's get started. Number 10. Titanic's Frozen Memories. The Titanic sinking is one of history's greatest tragedies, but what lies on the ocean floor is just as haunting. Since its discovery in 1985, explorers have found artifacts frozen in time. Imagine leather suitcases perfectly intact, fine china still arranged in its dining room, and even a perfume bottle that still holds its scent. These objects aren't just relics, they tell stories of the passengers and crew. They're snapshots of lives cut short. But did you know there's still much of the Titanic left unexplored? It's deteriorating fast thanks to a unique bacteria named the ship eater. At this rate, it could vanish entirely within a few decades. Here's a fun fact. The Titanic wreck is so deep that it takes about 2.5 hours for submersibles to reach it. That's like driving through a long movie, except you're descending into history. Number 9. Secrets beneath Antarctic ice. Hidden beneath over 2 miles of Antarctic ice lies Lake Vostok, one of the most isolated places on Earth. This prehistoric lake has been untouched for millions of years, sealed off from the rest of the world. When scientists drilled into it, they discovered something incredible. There was microbial life thriving in complete darkness, under immense pressure and without sunlight. What's fascinating is how these microbes have adapted to survive in such extreme conditions. They feed on minerals in the water, proving that life can exist in places we once thought impossible. Some even believe Lake Vostok could offer clues about life on icy moons like Europa in our solar system. Here's a fun fact. The lake's water has been trapped for about 15 million years, making it older than humanity itself. Exploring it is like peeking into Earth's ancient history. Number 8. The Continental Divide beneath the waves. Imagine swimming between two massive tectonic plates, the North American and Eurasian plates, and actually touching both continents at once. That's exactly what you can do at the Silfra in Iceland, an underwater crack formed by the movement of these plates. The water is so crystal clear that you can see up to 300 feet, giving you the surreal feel of floating in thin air. But it's not just about the view. The Silfra is filled with glacier meltwater that's been filtered through volcanic rock, making it some of the purest water on Earth. Divers often describe it as one of the most unique underwater experiences in the world. Another fun fact, the tectonic plates in Silfra are pulling apart at a rate of about 2 centimeters per year. Over time, this dive site is literally growing bigger. Number 7. War wrecks in Chuk Lagoon. Beneath the calm blue waters of Chuk Lagoon lies one of the most haunting underwater sites in the world. It's a graveyard of ships, planes, and tanks from World War II. In 1944, the U.S. launched a surprise attack on a Japanese naval base, sinking over 50 ships and hundreds of aircraft in just 2 days. Today, these wrecks are covered in coral, creating a scary yet beautiful underwater ecosystem. Divers have found items like gas masks, ammunition, and even fully intact fighter planes. These relics serve as reminders of a devastating war while providing a haven for marine life. Here's a fun fact. Chuk Lagoon is often called the Ghost Fleet, because many divers have reported hearing strange creaks and groans from the wrecks as if they're still alive. Whether it's metal shifting or something else, it adds to the site's mysterious allure. Number 6. Trains lost to the sea. Imagine diving off the coast of New Jersey and stumbling upon 2 fully intact steam locomotives resting on the ocean floor. These rare 1850s trains, known as Planet-class engines, were discovered by accident. And to this day, no one knows how they ended up there. Some theories suggest they were being transported on a huge barge that hit rough seas and dumped the cargo to stay afloat. Others think they were abandoned because of mechanical issues. Over time, these locomotives have become artificial reefs, attracting marine life and giving them a second life beneath the waves. Fun fact, these trains were discovered in 1985 but remain untouched by large-scale recovery efforts because of their historical significance and the difficulty of bringing them up. They're a hidden time capsule of industrial history preserved in salt water. Number 5. Nature's cleanup crew, zombie worms. Deep beneath the ocean surface, a tiny but powerful creature feasts on the bones of dead whales. Meet the zombie worms, also called osedacs. They don't have mouths or stomachs. Instead, they secrete acid to break down bones and absorb the nutrients. It sounds like something out of a horror movie, but these worms play a crucial role in the ocean's ecosystem. Discovered only in 2002, zombie worms have fascinated scientists because of their bizarre survival methods. They host symbiotic bacteria that help digest the bone material, making them perfectly adapted for life in the deep sea. Without them, the ocean floor would be littered with skeletons. Fun fact: zombie worms are extremely small. Females grow to only a few centimeters, and the males are microscopic. Hundreds of males live inside each female, which is about as strange as their bone melting abilities. Number 4. Earth's scorching underwater chimneys. Imagine towering chimneys deep beneath the ocean, spewing boiling mineral-rich water into the freezing depths. These hydrothermal vents, also known as black smokers, are some of the most extreme environments on Earth. The water they release reaches temperatures of over 700 degrees Fahrenheit, yet life thrives here in ways that boggle the mind. Giant tube worms, ghostly white crabs, and bacteria that survive on chemicals instead of sunlight call these vents home. It's a world where life has adapted to thrive in complete darkness and crushing pressure. Scientists believe studying these ecosystems might unlock secrets about how life began on Earth. Fun fact, hydrothermal vents were only discovered in 1977. Some scientists think they could also exist on icy moons like Europa. If they do, they might host alien life forms similar to those found on Earth. Number 3. Death by ice, the frozen fingers. Deep in the freezing waters of Antarctica, divers have witnessed one of nature's most chilling phenomena, brinicles, also known as ice fingers of death. These underwater icicles form when supercold, salty water sinks rapidly, freezing everything in its path. As the brinicles grow, it traps marine life like sea stars and fish, creating a frozen graveyard on the seafloor. Brinicles were just captured on film in 2011, and watching one grow is as mesmerizing as it is eerie. They stretch downward like frozen tentacles, moving with silent precision. Scientists say their formation gives insights into extreme environments where ice and salt water interact. Fun fact, brinicles are so fragile that even a small disturbance in the water can break them apart. Despite their deadly reputation, they're a rare and beautiful sight in the harsh polar oceans. Number 2. The alien eggs of the ocean. Imagine swimming in the dark waters of Norway and stumbling upon a massive, translucent sphere, 13 feet wide and floating like an alien artifact. Inside, thousands of tiny squid embryos drift in perfect formation. These mysterious blobs are actually rare squid egg sacs, and their size and shape make them look like something out of a sci-fi movie. Scientists believe these sacs protect the developing squid from predators while providing a nutrient-rich environment. But what's puzzling is how rare these sacs are to find. Despite decades of underwater exploration, fewer than a dozen have been documented. Fun fact, each egg sac can hold up to 50,000 baby squid. When the eggs hatch, the sac simply dissolves, leaving no trace behind. It's one of the ocean's most efficient and alien-looking reproductive strategies. Now, number 1, the ocean's haunting symphony. Deep beneath the icy waters of Antarctica, scientists discovered something extraordinary: icebergs that sing. These scary sounds are caused by vibrations from melting and shifting ice, creating an underwater symphony that's as haunting as it is beautiful. These sounds range from low moans to high-pitched whistles, resembling an otherworldly choir echoing through the depths. Known as the singing icebergs, these sounds were first recorded using underwater microphones or hydrophones and have fascinated researchers ever since. But they aren't just fascinating. They're also a warning. The frequency and intensity of these songs are often linked to climate change as melting icebergs release these ghostly sounds into the ocean. Fun fact, some of these iceberg songs can travel hundreds of miles underwater. If you could listen to them in real time, it would feel like the ocean itself is alive, sharing its secrets with us. The ocean holds endless mysteries, and we've only explored 5% of it. Imagine what's still out there waiting to be discovered. If you enjoyed this journey into the unknown, hit that like button and subscribe for me. I'm your narrator, Brian Crow. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the wonders of our world.